everybody, and welcome to Sasquatch Secrets. I'm your host, Nikki Colon. Hello, what's up? Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. I just thought I'd have a fun show today. My intentions are to have a little get together of all the shindig guys, right? And talk about the week, but they're still out there. They're all camping. They're all doing their thing, looking for the big guy. So I will keep pushing that back until I have, most of the guys here. And, but that's okay. That's okay. I have been kind of out of it, kind of blah, after the whole trip. I just so exhausted. I seriously had some time needed to recuperate, and I tried to keep going, but it just was not working. And I finally started downloading everything, and that's a big old chore, and I did okay. I only lost 2 videos in the whole thing, so that's a good thing. And started putting them together for you guys. I finally got the itch, because when you first get back, you don't even want to look at anything, nothing. It's just too much stuff. But I mean, I have this list here is just videos from my GoPro. Okay. This is a whole list of videos from my phone. And you have to go through each one, label them, what they're about and how long they are. And I have to re-go through those because, sometimes you say stuff you don't want out in the public. So you really have to edit some of your stuff out. And then I have this crazy ass new gimbal that is wonderful, but they have buttons up on the top. My big old fat fingers were just spinning that thing all around. So I have a lot of editing to correct all those mistakes. I'll learn where to keep my hands on that little thing. It's crazy. But I'm sure you all saw that, because my first drop of the beaver pond video, I uploaded the unedited version and it was all upside down. And I was like, oh my God, how do I stop this? How do you stop a premiere from happening? And a good thing Eric from Gypsy Road came, and he was Paranormal Highway, but he changed and said, you have to go all the way back to here, your studio, and delete it from there. And man, I hit that delete fast. I hit that delete fast. But yeah, Trackway, oh, there he is. He was telling me how his does this whole thing and spins around. They have a life of their own, and if they get disconnected again, they will flip around on you. And so there's a lot of technical stuff involved with gear, and I'm hating gear. I really hate gear because it's just too much. You want all this stuff with you, but the guys are all strong and they have muscles and they can carry all this stuff. And I just felt dorky. I just felt like I didn't want all that stuff on me. I just want my little camera and that's it, but when you're out in the dark and you're like, oh my gosh, no, I need my red binoculars, because I want to be able to see in the dark. You want to see if you hear something, you want to be able to see what's out there. You need all your lights, you need your headlamp, you need the GoPro, you need it just goes on. You need the bear spray, for goodness sakes, So, yeah, so it's a lot of work, but I did. I went through it all my photos I don't have like this. All my photos are just uploaded. They're just there somewhere. I have to go search for them every time, but they're there. And when I remember, oh, I can add this and that, that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do a montage video with all the photos. So just with music. So you guys will just be able to see a whole thing full of photos. I took around 200 photos. So we'll see how many make the cut. A lot of them are not good because they were on the fly, out the window, doing stuff like that. So we shall see how that all works out. But let's see who we got in the chat. I don't even know. Should I start at the top over on this end? So who was the first in tonight? Sharon came and said had a good show, but that was like at 11 o'clock this morning. Jen, it looks like Jen came in saying see you soon. Then Grasshopper, hey, Sandra's here. Gary Johnson, good to see you. Robert Denduin, as always, thank you for coming. I appreciate it so much. Lance Windsor, hello, welcome to the chat. Who else? Who else do we got? Why is it doing that? It is flipping. The chat is flipping on me. Oh, there's Sharon. She is here. She's here. And yeah, thank you, Sharon. She says, I've been enjoying your videos, Nikki. They're very good. Thank you. I appreciate it. It takes a lot of work. By the way, I hope you guys are going and watching Brian and Chewy's videos. He does excellent videos. Okay. His last one he just did, it was his intro's scary. He's got all this scary music going on, and it's very suspenseful, And I'm like, well, shoot, if I put the scary stuff on mine, maybe more people will come watch my videos. But I loved it. I really liked it. But it kind of reminded me of Halloween already. Every time he had the night view, and I haven't done a lot of my night videos yet. So maybe I'll add some ambiance, put some scary music in the background there. But yeah, you guys go check out Brian and Chewy and leave a little comment, nice comment for him, because his stuff's really great. I really enjoy watching it. Where did I leave off? So Trackway is here. Hey, Bill, good to see you. John Ayers, hello, brother. We've got Bruce. Good to see Bruce. And if I'm chewing my gum really hard, if you want me to, if it's annoying, then I'll spit it out. Just let me know. Just Steve, hey, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. And I think I'm at the end now. Yeah. Okay. Well, good to see everybody. Looks like we're climbing in the numbers, and that's good. But I thought we just have a fun day, talking about whatever you guys want to ask me, any questions about stuff that had been happening there in Canada, there's a lot of great funny stories and stuff. And I really want the guys, all to be here, but I'll answer whatever. But one of the things I definitely see, there's the first question. Let's see what that is, because it's a big one. Is the person Ontario, Canada, who has some questionable material info on their YouTube channel, Sasquatch Ontario, or another channel? Yeah, it has to be Mike, right? Sasquatch Ontario. Mike Patterson. Are you talking about Mike Patterson? He's the one with the talking Bigfoots. Flower. That one. But I also believe Timber Giant Bigfoot is from that area too, I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I've followed him. But yeah, that's not real. None of it's real. I'll say it right now. None of that is real. We know it's not real. If you want proof of it not being real, then go to the channel called The Truth Prevails on YouTube, called The Truth Prevails. There are dozen videos there proving that he has misled people and has hoaxed a lot of stuff going on. I mean, there's proof of the eyeball he shows is actually a fish eye that he has hanging up on the cottage wall. There's confessions by the owner, the son of the owner, property, whatever, and him showing how he did the voices. And it's a complicated story because when Mike and Daryl Shrum had a falling out, then all the truth came out, but then they made up or something. So now you can't get them to talk about each other or whatever. There's something complicated there. See, I was talking about Brian and Chewy, and there they are. And let's see what else. So, I mean, I could go on and on about that stuff, but honestly, if you're looking for the receipts, they're available. And it's hard to have a show about him because he right away his fans attack seriously and hard. And at the time, I almost did a show on him and was going to have him on. He wanted ownership of the video of the live to do what he wanted with it. And yeah, that couldn't happen. I wasn't going to let that happen. I was a brand new show. I only had like 500 subs. And so that never happened. Somebody else who could survive the wrath of his following can go do that. But I can't even do that right now. He's got thousands and thousands of followers who are not nice. And you can ask Todd Prescott about that because he has suffered some of that. Okay, there was another question. I think so. There's a new Bigfoot channel from Michigan and references him. I guess that channel is questionable too then. Thanks, Nikki. It's just think about what they say, and if somebody's going out there every weekend or every day and having evidence, producing evidence, saying it's evidence of Bigfoot, then you just need to, question that. And remember that nothing's been finalized. Everything that is said about Bigfoot is opinions and is speculation. And there's nothing wrong with it because it's a great field. It's a lot of fun. You can let it be a lot of fun. You can let it get you down. And I think maybe you can even take it too seriously sometimes. But so let's see. Let's see, Brian, going to Whitehall. Man, I think I want to try to go to Whitehall. But that's one day. So I got to see about the logistics of because if I drive, that's 3 days for me to drive all the way up there. I can't drive at night. Or let's put it this way, I shouldn't drive at night. I guess my ears were ringing. Yeah, they were, Brian. I just love your last video that you put out because of the spooky music and everything. So that's what we were talking about. Um, oh yes, Sharon, very lovely photo. I loved it. Very happy. Everybody looked very happy. Mm, just what did you want to see in your adventure to Canada? Well, my whole purpose of going was fellowship. Has always been fellowship because that has the most pull for me at this point in this, how Brent would say, Sasquatchery. Okay, it is meeting the people now that I've come to know and respect, and you never really know how things are going to go until you meet somebody in person. So that's why, I had made that decision way back when I went to the Mogollon Rim that I really wanted to do stuff like this. Meet up once a year with a group somewhere and see what's going on. And, that developed into Mike, the Howler, wanting to come to Washington. And then we decided to go from there with the Shindig and then carry it on the next day. Now, having a shindig every year may be a lot. It may be a little too much to do. We might make it biannual because there's also other things that I want to do, but I can't because I've already spent all my money on that one thing, you know? And so that's something that I'm going to have to go through, and we'll have to go through the logistics of wanting to do things in other countries, you know, or, it's a little bit cheaper to have it here in the States, but then you've got these great guys in Canada that would have to come down. So, um, well, we'll just have to see what happens there. But definitely, Gary, meeting the guys, meeting the Buckwas crew was amazing. They are the best group of guys you will ever meet. And Jerry is amazing to talk to sit and have a cup of coffee with and to talk. And I wish I had, had recorded our conversation there, but some of these conversations were very personal and private, and you just can't put all of that out. And Brent did an excellent job at talking to Jerry. And I encourage you guys to go see that if you haven't on the Tall Ones channel. He's got it listed there. And it's also listed on the Buckwas crew, Sasquatch, the Buckwas. You can see that interview that Brent did. And it was really, really great. But it was those little conversations, here and there, the laughing, the joking, the putting on that, I can't just share all of that other than just to say that it was amazing. And to have that with Bill Reed, who is one of the smartest guys, I've ever met. He has so much information that it's amazing. And of course, Thomas, he knows his shit, okay? And he remembers the dates, the times, the wheres, the who's, the everything. And he has got the receipts to prove it. He's, and I was like a kid in a candy store at his place, rummaging through all of his files, filing cabinet after filing cabinet after filing cabinet, and more. Files of photos, of first generation photos of him and Renee DeHinden and John Green and so many others. And they were all quality pictures that you could just blow up and put up on a museum wall. All of them. So I'm like, oh my, I was going through a lot of the photos one by one fast because we were doing stuff, so we would stop at his house so I could look through more stuff. And I would pull it and I'm like, "Oh, I've never seen this before." And then I dawned on me, like, why would you see his personal photo, somewhere? Because they were private personal photos I was going through. And so that made it um amazing. For some, Nick, I don't know what you were replying on that one. Um, why are these not matching up? Trackway snoring. I didn't hear Trackway snore. Why did Brent? My two chats. I have two chats open. The StreamYard and the YouTube, and they're not matching up, which is really weird. That's YouTube censoring, right? Trackway is now the spider eater and the sting king. That's funny. Which is kind of like, oh my God, I had so many bugs on me during the face slap alley escapade I did with Brad Trent. Oh my God, the window was open and the branches were flinging in and they were flinging bugs on me. That was funny. It was definitely that was a good one. A good fun time there. So let's see. So yeah, that was amazing meeting those guys, taking the trip with Mike and his gals across the Rockies. Amazing. We had the best time. We get along great, Mike and I. He's super chill, you know, and I hope the girls didn't mind me, tagging along. I took the front seat from one of them. But so that was definitely fun for us. We had a good time, and seeing Leon, that was a super highlight. And I'm sorry, guys, but the pictures you're seeing of that is all you're going to get because I didn't even record anything. All of our conversations were really private. If you know Leon, you've seen him and how he talks. He gets very personable and very private in his talking, and none of that is going out, you know? So that's got to remain with me. But he's an awesome guy and he's very funny, and it was good to see him, and he didn't really want to be on camera anyway, so he kept saying, "Don't show my fat." He was so funny. Um uh how did Brent maintain himself in Bigfooting with you guys? I don't I don't understand that question. Maintain himself? Brent is very quiet. I think you don't really know Brent. He's not a social person, okay? People think he's super like outgoing, but he's actually not. He's very quiet, and he's a fun guy, and I know him enough that I can draw his conversation out, but for other people he's kind of quiet. He's kind of a quiet guy, you know? So, he maintains himself great. We did a couple great hikes, you know? We chit chat. Um, so it was great. When you walk in and you see 344, 345, 5 spiders walking, oh, down your glasses, well, it started off sounding, that's funny. Um, get a hold of me or Trackway about Whitehall. Seeing it went past. And there's Gypsy Roads. Hey, Eric. Okay, so answer those questions for y'all. Okay, I think I'm down at the bottom there. There's like a huge delay from one to the other right now. Yeah, you do learn a lot, you know? You learn a lot because logistics is a huge thing when you're planning trips like this. And it takes the planning. You have to plan that. Great to see you were at the Beaver Pond. Did you also get to see the Bigfoot tree? The Bigfoot tree is in a different park, and it's an hour away from where we were. We had hopes of going up there though, but circumstances happened and we couldn't do that. And that's a story for you guys to come back for later. Not right now, because I'm not going to go into that. Why we didn't. Brett really wants to go to that area. Oh wait, the Bigfoot tree. I'm sorry, I was thinking about Randy Brissom tree thing. The Bigfoot tree is in Washington. So yeah, we weren't around there. I was thinking the Randy Brissom thing. Brent really wanted to go see the Randy Brissom tree stump. That's my mistake. Trackway. Brent's sense of wonder, intrigue, and working knowledge while out in the woods is something to behold. He loves this mystery. Yeah, he does. And he loves explaining all of that. And I let him explain all that. It's good. And you see some of that on the pond video. You know, he explains about the tree trunks and about the old loggers and the holes they put in the trees for their boards to climb and stuff. And yeah, and it's completely perfect for me because you know I have questions, I'll ask him right away, and I like to have those immediate answers. And between Bill and Brent, I didn't have any questions because they answered everything. And it's cool. It's for me, it was good knowing that I was safe and those guys weren't going to let anything happen to me. And they slowed it down for me so that I could keep up. And it was great. It was good. We did some really long hikes, and it was a challenge. It definitely was a challenge. I'm not used to having to stay on the trail like that because I could not walk off trail. It's soft ground and you just sink, and my feet would sink, like not just sink straight, but sink to where your toes went down in. And that's where I still haven't looked if I have the footage of me falling, but I did a slow motion roll fall, and because my foot sank and I couldn't get it out of the hole fast enough. But there's a lot of little fun stuff that happens, you know, and Thomas is pretty hilarious and he's good for a laugh, you know, and he was always joking. So definitely a beautiful area though. I mean, every photo that you just snap is like amazing. And I got some incredible photo up further up on the mountain when Brad Trent took me on an excursion. 4 hours. We went out 4 hours in the bush and bouncing around and everything. So that was really cool. What else? Oh, okay. So I wanted to say that I brought back see this little pin I have on me, this little Salish Sasquatch. Well, I bought an extra one. Okay. I bought an extra one. And I've decided to do a giveaway with this. Okay. But the way I'm going to do it is it's to benefit my channel, to benefit me. Okay. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't pay a whole lot for that. Okay. But the way I've decided to do this is for every 99-cent or dollar super chat, I will enter you onto the wheel of names. So if you want to give 99 cents or a dollar, I'll put your name on the wheel. If you want to put $5 super chat, I'll put 5 entries. Okay. And that's how it's going to go. To win a chance at the wheel of names to win this pin. Now, don't feel bad if you can't do that, okay? At the end, I'm going to give you the name of the place. You can actually go to the website and purchase this from the website on your own for $9 or 10 with 12 with shipping and everything. Okay? Which I'll say now, it's called nativenorthwest.com out of Vancouver, Canada. nativenorthwest.com. And I'll make sure to try to remember to put that down in the description below. But for me to have these fun things and all these things I have for giveaways, it's just going to benefit me in the channel. Okay. So, I'll put this up now real quick. And $1 super chat for 1 entry onto the wheel of names, okay, is how that super chat contest is going to go. And we're going to start it today. And I haven't decided if it's going to run till next week. Okay, we just leave it open. So if anybody wants to do that, you can do that. Now, the person who does the biggest super chat, I've got a surprise for too, but I'm not going to reveal that yet. So let me put this back over here. So there's that. Okay. So that's one contest. If you guys want to do that, if nobody wants to do that, no super chats, then I'm just going to hang on to this for a different time. But I also have stickers and I've got big stickers. I've got 4 bracelets left from the shindig that have little big feet on there. Those are free giveaways that we'll do tonight. When we start doing some trivia here. We've already gone through 30 minutes just chit-chatting and catching up. I love that. I love that. So, let me catch up on the chat. Thomas told me on the Buckwas show you kept trying to scare him on the trail. I was not scaring him. He was actually very chill. Well, he took me to an area, and as soon as we get to this area, there's a sign there saying that the whole place is kind of shut down because of a bear problem. And that is where he took me. So right off the bat, we were again, dealing with bears. So he told me we're not going to go far away from his little truck there because, I don't want to get eaten the last 2 days of my trip, get mauled. So, and I dropped one little video of us going out and doing that, but there is the long versions of that. And we actually did see, hey, Bruce, thank you, Bruce, so much. You've got 5 entries. I'm going to write your name down right now. If it's just you, then you win it automatically. But hey, thanks.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow, that was all sticky. I'm not getting very good what's up with my Wi-Fi. I mean my internet. Nope. It's coming back. Do I seem a little choppy to everybody? Okay, now we got people coming in. So now we have Robert with 5. And Bat Mom. Thank you, Tessa. With 2. Because remember, it only takes 1 to win on the wheel. Okay. That's how I'm making it fair for everybody. Is that it's still a chance win on the wheel of names. Okay. And remember what the wheel looks like, right? The wheel of names. I'm going to put everybody on there, and however many times you do that, the super chat, then your names are going to get put into there. So I need to get back to the chat though. Scanning family pics from the 1800s. I love to do that. When I was 18, my mom and dad took me to Salt Lake City, Utah, and we went through the archives that they have there. And we went through microfiche, the old style microfiche, looking for our ancestry. It was really, really cool. Still here, scanning family pics. Was the scenario scenery captivating while you were in Canada? Amazing, Gary. Amazing. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of something. Is lagging my computer, but I don't know what it is. Might be this. Let me see. I'm gonna just take it off for a little bit. Okay, let's see if that helps. Oh, Jay, thank you so much, Mr. J. Love ya. Jay with a big old 10 hits on that wheel. So, okay. So do we want to do? I also have the Swear Tarot out, but Donald's not here. I haven't seen Donald. He likes the Swear Tarot. I will pull you a card, or we can do some Bigfoot trivia. And I'm gonna keep track on the Bigfoot trivia. And how will I do this? Oh, okay. Well, after the end of the trivia, you're gonna get a bracelet and probably some little stickers. So just wait, Gary. Gary, when I put out the montage of all the photos, you'll get to see all the pictures that I took along the way, along the road. I haven't even I have a video of us entering the park. And I am so sad, Grasshopper. David, one of the photos that I lost, one of the videos I lost was at your site. The GoPro video of me climbing up that little hill. But I never got to your actual point over there because I tried to go around, okay? Because I can't go straight up like Brent did. And I was not in my hiking shoes. I was in my Crocs because I was told we were just going to go do a quick run down and back up. And so when we got, I was like, you guys didn't tell me I'm wearing my happy shoes. You know, how am I going to crawl up there in these shoes, especially in that terrain? And yeah, so I was having a difficult time getting up there. And I did manage to get up, but I couldn't make it over to where Brent and Thomas were. I had to stop because my feet, I couldn't grasp, in Crocs. They just want to pop off of me. And that video doesn't exist. It just would not upload. I even downloaded codex files to help it. Nothing worked. So, but it just has me trying to get up a hill in Crocs. Okay. It was just a silly video. So, that one didn't make it. And my video at the Jacko site didn't make it either. That was the other one. Which, I mean, it is what it is. I have pictures from there. And I don't know if Brent has any video from that area, from the Jacko site. I don't know. I haven't talked to him. And then he went out for 4 days. So I don't know. Hopefully he's got that and he can put that out. Yeah. Yeah. It was only about 40 feet into the woods. First, they ran up to the pole. Oh, okay. Trackway. Bill, you were there. Why didn't you buy one? Thank you very much, Bill. I do appreciate it. Who was the leader in the outing? Me. I organized it. More than you guys know. Listen, it just was, we were all independent. Friday we all did some stuff together. We did the Chapman place and the Jacko site and stuff. So we're all independent people pretty much. To do this, you have to be kind of a little bit of a type A personality and go getter and do your thing, So there probably wasn't a leader on this one, really. But honestly, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing shindigs. That's a whole nother thing. I don't know. It was a lot of stress actually. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing that. I might next year just do other people's stuff and show up because that it's too much stress, you know? For sure, for sure. You got video? Good. See, Trackway's got video. We just won't see it for a couple of months. But he's got the video. That was so scary. I can't even tell you guys. I was freaked out. There's active trains and we had to hurry and it was hot and I was dying. It was crazy. And I'm afraid of trains. Who figured, you know? Hey, there is Jonathan with $10. Somebody's gonna win that little thing for sure. So yeah, it's fun, right? It's all in good fun. I probably stressed everybody out with my heat stroke. I swear to God, I had a heat stroke. I almost didn't make it back around. Almost didn't make it all the way back around. Thank God Mike let me grab him by the arm and he walked me that last, few yards in. Let me get rid of that. Amazing though. I was happy to be there. I didn't look like I was happy to be there, but I was happy to be there. Yes, Jay, you got it. I can't do anything the rest of the month. Wait till the 1st. The 1st could not come any faster. So, yeah. Yeah. And I had an unexpected expense too near the end because I was supposed to stay with Thomas for three days. Okay. But after the first night, I woke up and I was like, I can't breathe. And he doesn't have air conditioning. And it was hot. And I had to get a hotel room for the last 2 nights. So it is what it is, you know. You bought Chex Mix. Not to everyone. Canada is a note to everybody. Yeah. It is very expensive. It is really expensive. I went to buy chicken, okay, to make my chicken fried rice out there. It was like $23 or something for just some pieces of chicken thighs. Chicken thighs, not even the breasts. It was chicken thighs. I'm like, what the heck? So, yeah. Groceries, it was $250 just for like 3 meals. It was crazy. Crazy expensive. Matter of fact, I still have Canadian money. I have to go and get that exchanged so I can make it till the 1st. Okay, so we want to do some trivia. I want to do some trivia, everybody. I've got Bigfoot trivia for you tonight. Okay, so let me put Mark here. This is for the trivia. So, and once again, $4.99. Yeah, no, the price is a little package of shrimp. Oh my God, was like $15 for this little bitty, half the size I buy from Sam's Club. It was ridiculous. It was crazy. Mike was like, I told you. I go, I know. So you ready? Okay. So these answers have to be set kind of to what my answers are. Okay. Some of them are hard, some of them are easy. Did you get Thomas to sign them? Trackway? Trackway says that he got a couple of books, Thomas books from the place. I myself I got 4 books. Thomas's books. His Alberta, his In Search of Giants, his Sasquatch Bigfoot Continuing Mystery, and the big one, Sasquatch in British Columbia, that he did with Chris Murphy. And they're all signed. Some of them just have my name on there. You didn't know what to say. That one's got a lot on there. He draws a little foot on the end of his thing. So I have these now to also read. I have so many books. I'm halfway read books. He's like, Nikki, don't buy all those books. I go, I have to buy these books. You're here. You have to sign them. Oh, he hated me spending money. I go, don't worry about it. Let my husband worry about it next month. Credit card now. Let him pay later. He's so worried my husband was going to be mad. Probably is, but he still hasn't found out. So anyway. Boy, you guys do not like Trudeau, do you? Up there in Canada. They do not like him very much at all. To have an Ohioan send Jen and you stay home. He did not say that. He did not say that, Trackway. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, yeah, that was the right one. Hold on. I got the second and the fourth. Thomas wrote, if you have to have an Ohioan, send Jen and you stay home. That's mean. You didn't say that. Oops. But it's hilarious. Very funny. Yeah. It is quite the sight seeing Trackway at work at night. You can't. It's amazing. All the gear he has on, you know? And it's fun. I made your new intro, Trackway. Should I show your new intro tonight? You want to see your new intro? He doesn't have all his gear on. Okay, he only puts the helmet with all the stuff at night. And I don't know. I have to have the picture of that somewhere on the video, through the video. I haven't scanned my night videos yet, so I don't know what kind of crap that's going to entail. But I think I should show it. Read above. Read above. One thing to remember, folks, that thousands of us have seen, oops, it skipped on me. Thousands of us seen one, and almost all of us see the exact thing, large hairy hominid. How would you want me to? Ruh-roh, Shaggy. What? Sure. Okay. Do you guys want to see Trackway's his new intro for when he comes on my show? Okay, here you go. I have one for Brent too. And actually, if you guys saw the pond video, it's part of that. Okay. And I just left it in there so you guys could see it. But they came out cute. So here's Trackways. Cute, right? It came out cute. It was perfect. I loved it. I loved it. I have Brent's too, but should we watch his before he's even seen it? You look like a beekeeper. Yeah, a little bit. He looked like a beekeeper. He had that mosquito net on. He probably didn't he got bit right in the forehead. Oh man, my arm was tore up back here. When I got home, it was so infected and it hurt so bad because I had like 20 bites right here. Oh, and it happened Saturday night or Sunday morning, late, not earlier in the week. It happened later. You fell in love with your scarf. Do you guys want to see Brent's? I guess we can show Brent's. It'll still be a surprise for him because he's not going to probably watch this. Okay, hold on. You ready? Here we go. Oh, that's why that's happening. Okay, figured out something. That's okay. Okay, where are you? Oh, there it is. Here we go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Okay, what do you guys think? I thought it was good. I thought it was funny. Nice. Much more badass at night. I think some reported alien encounters are folks spotting him in the woods. He did though, Deb. You are so right. On that night that we did the Deer Lake Trail, we had started out and then Trackway realized he forgot something. So he had to go back to the truck. So we walked a little ways and then Brent was like, "No, let's just wait for him." Because this was really dark out there. And, it's kind of intimidating because you had this drop off on one side and then the mountain going up on the other side. So we waited for him to catch up with us. And when he started to come back, all you could see were these red lights moving and coming closer. I hope I got that. Yeah, we were in Robert. Robert asked, I haven't followed everything about the outing. Did you stay in tents in the Squatchy area? So we were located inside of Sasquatch Provincial Park in a camp area. Okay. Because you have to have a camp area within that park. And since we didn't know how many people were coming and it's hard for logistically to prepare for everybody involved with water, toilets, stuff like that. we decided to go ahead and have it in a park that had those facilities. And that's all it had. Okay. It just had some latrines and a potable water off to the side. That's about all it really had. And but that park is so popular that it books very fast. So back in March, I had booked 2 sites right away. Jerry booked a site right away. So we had 3 sites right next to each other this whole time. And I almost didn't. I lost one of the sites temporarily because they are very strict about their sites. And when I made the initial reservations, I didn't have all of Mike's information. So I just thought, oh, I'll just throw my dad's name in there, just to hold a spot because they don't allow you to hold 2 spots at one time. Well, you are not allowed to do that. You cannot transfer camp spots. When I found that out, I was freaking out. Paid a lot for the site. So I immediately contacted somebody at the park and he told me how to do it. And hopefully it worked. That's how he told me. He goes, I cannot guarantee that spot will be there, But he did. He advised me to go into the site, the reservation site at this particular time, refund the site, and then repurchase it. Wait and keep refresh until the site popped up available, and then repurchase it. And that's what I did. And it worked. But this time I had all of Mike's info. So Mike's info went into the reservation. So he had a spot and I had a spot. And I ended up staying in a tent outside of Mike's trailer. And the boys stayed at my spot, just the next site over. And then across the street was Jerry. So we were just all right there. And you'll see, I don't know, but yeah, I gotta have some videos of that. So yeah, so we were there, and then we went on trails that were just north of the campground. Like we were up on the mountain looking down at the campsites. So, and there were sightings in those camp spots. Okay. The 2 camp spots up from where Brent was at, there was a sighting where it came and it hit the truck and everything right there. And then down the road was Grass's sighting. And then there was another sighting just down the road at a pond where one was in the water. And on the trail we took, the Deer Lake Trail, there were 2 sightings there. So that's why we went on this trail as far as we could that night. We walked in an hour and we ran into a waterway that I didn't really see it. We stopped right before it. I was done. It was an hour in and we had an hour to walk back out. So we had gone way past our marker. We had gone earlier in the day. We even took this trail and marked it. And I don't know, we never did find your marker, did we, Chuck? We never found that glowing string you left. We just went right by it. So we had gone further than the day walk. The marker, remember you tied a glow in the dark string. So we would know where we wanted to go to, and then we would turn back, but we passed that. Because we hit the third stream that we had to cross, but we never really got there. We stopped. Oh, you found it coming back? Okay. That I didn't know because I was in the back. You guys just left me. You just left me for the wolves. You left me for the Sasquatch. That's okay. That's okay. I could have dropped a chem light, but I thought someone would take it. Yeah, somebody could have. It was a nice trail. I liked it. Once you got through the 2 dips, and then it was fairly flat, you know? I like that. Bait, yeah. Because I told this last week, I think, but there was that one part where I was in the front, you know, going, and then you hear something, and I was like, Brent, I think you should go in the front now. So Brent takes the front, and we're going, and then Brent's dead stops. When Brent dead stops, I get like a little like head on a swivel. And he looked back and he goes, Trackway, I think you need to take point now. Because we heard a definite like crunch. I heard it, and it dead stopped Brent. Something definitely moved. And because Trackway had his whole, night vision. So that was fun. And then I ended up in the back again for cat bait, to see this mountain lion taking me out at the back end of that. You didn't know that? You didn't know what? So funny. It was all good, you know. Ouch. Too much stuff. I was all jingling around. I hate that. I hate walking all loud like that when I have too much stuff all hanging off. For sure. Okay. So are we ever going to do, I mean, it's already an hour's gone by and we haven't even done one trivia question. Let's do some trivia questions and get some people some winners. There's they always get the ones in the back first. I know. That's scary. And when you guys see the night videos, then you'll see what we're talking about on this particular trail. It's just crazy. You can't just, if something were to come at us, there was only one way in and one way out. So it's not like you could dive off to anywhere, really, because you were diving off the cliff or getting stuck right on a mountain that you can't climb. It was interesting. It was interesting. I'd do it again. I would definitely do it again. And I would have done it Friday night. I couldn't. There's probably no way I would have gone out again on Friday night because I was just so exhausted. But Saturday night, I wanted to, but then we made a big ass meal and we had fun. Just that's the night that's the day that Brad Trent took me out. I could have jumped off that cliff, yeah. That would have definitely left a mark. Unless you found that slide. Remember that slide off? I want to know what made that little trail down thing. That was very intimidating. Okay, ready? Let's do this. Let's do this. First trivia question. First person to answer it gets a point. So, what name did President Theodore Roosevelt give to the Bigfoot-like creature in his book, The Wilderness Hunter? That's your first question. What name did President Theodore Roosevelt give to the Bigfoot-like creature in his book, The Wilderness Hunter? You guys don't need the fancy music, do you? Teddy bear. I didn't hear that. Could you hear that music at all? Anybody? Nobody knows. Everybody's Googling right now. The Google machines are going. Okay, you could hear it. Man beast. Nope. Not the man beast. Not teddy bear. Not hairy man. Not monkey man. Not Sasquatch. You guys are, it's a trick question. It's a trick question. But he did refer to it as something. Nobody? It wasn't the beast. Al Bundy. Al Bundy? Really? Really, Jay? Okay, okay. Nobody gets the point. He referred to it as Bowman's creature. Because Roosevelt recounted a story told by him by a hunter named Bowman. He described a terrifying encounter with a strange ape-like creature. Now, who said ape? Did somebody say ape-like? No, said monkey man, right? Let me go back and look. Man beast, the beauty. Oh, see, nobody said ape man. Nope, nobody gets that one. Nobody gets that one. I won. Okay, next. Let's go to the next one. In which U.S. state did the famous Skookum Cast discovery take place? In which state did the famous Skookum Cast take place? What was that? Was that a Jay? Oh man. Oh my goodness. Really? No, nothing. Okay, grasshopper got it. You got it. It was in Washington. It was in Washington. The Skookum Cast was found in the Gifford Pinchot National Forest in 2000, and is claimed to be an impression of a Bigfoot body. Who thinks it's a Bigfoot body? I don't. I think it's just an elk impression. The elk waller. State of ignorance. Google says I was wrong. Yeah. Okay. So, I have to mark that. Grasshopper got that one. Oh, is it at Rick Knowles? I just don't see a butt and butt. I don't see it. Next question. Who was responsible for the 1958 Bigfoot footprint hoax in Northern California? Who was responsible for the 1958 Bigfoot footprint hoax in Northern California? Grass again. Yep. Ray Wallace. So after his death in 2002, it was revealed that Wallace had created the large footprints using carved wooden feet. Okay, next. What was the original purpose of the creature suit used in Patterson-Gimlin film, according to skeptics? According to skeptics, what was the original purpose of the creature suit used in the Patterson-Gimlin film? Remember, skeptic, okay? I know a lot of you are believers out there. What was it? What did they say it was? We don't really know. We have some people who say what it was. Finding the trackway, yeah. It was to make a movie, right? They're saying that it was number one, it was said to be the gorilla suit from what was his name? Oh my gosh. I can see the old man's face. He created the gorilla suit costume, and they said that he was an expert, and the suit could have been modified from that gorilla costume, added the boobs and added the glass eye, and but it was supposed to be used for a film, a documentary, and for advertisements and stuff like that. Philip Morris, thank you, Trackway. Completely, I was trying to think of what the heck. What, Belle? Do you need to go out? My dog has to go out and nobody's home. Yeah, he took credit for it later. Pillow for butt and the pillow for the butt. Yeah, pillow and shoulder pads from the high school football team. All of that good stuff. So actually, I'm going to give that one to Trackway for saying the movie. Because, yeah, it was said to do for a documentary, movie, whatever. Next. I'm not going to do that one. Okay. Who was the first person to coin the term Bigfoot? Hurry, Rabbit. You can do this one. Hurry. Write it. What? Oh, what was I saying? Nerd. Who was the first person to coin the term Bigfoot? You got it, Jerry Crew. Rabbit got one. So in 1958, Crew was a bulldozer operator, and he found the large prints near Bluff Creek, California, and the term Bigfoot was used in the newspaper article. Reporter for the magazine, yeah. Shaquille O'Neal, Jay. Okay, wait. Okay, here we go. What year did the FBI analyze supposed Bigfoot hair samples, and what was the result? What year did the FBI analyze supposed Bigfoot hair samples, and what was the result? And I had a show with that, and I showed the paperwork, the FBI correspondence to that. So does anybody remember what year that happened? Nope. Brockway missed. She laid down. So. And it wasn't human hair. Grasshopper got that one. But what was it? Grasshopper 77. It was 77. But what were the findings? Now you have to do the other part. I'll give you, since it was a double hitter, I'll give you another point. What were the findings? Anybody? Yep, it was deer hair. You got both points there. Oh, who's messaging me? Sorry, it's my dad. He got COVID, so now we're all freaked out. But he's got him on all kinds of vitamins and stuff. Okay. Porky Squatch. Very good. So you guys got that. What's this one? Which U.S. president reportedly had an interest in Bigfoot and requested evidence of its existence? Which U.S. president reportedly had an interest in Bigfoot and requested evidence of its existence? Actually, I think there's two presidents. There's two presidents who have shown interest, so we know Teddy Roosevelt, right? So we're not talking about Teddy Roosevelt. Who's the other one that has requested evidence of its existence? Anybody? Nope. Nobody wants to take a guess. Okay. So it was President Grover Cleveland. He allegedly asked for reports on Bigfoot sightings during his administration. Crazy, huh? What famous British explorer claimed to have found Yeti footprints in the Himalayas in 1951? You know this one. I know you all know this one. These are some good ass questions. I really looked and researched these. So, yes. Yes, who said that? Wait. Mountain Man. Mountain Man. Mountain Man. Eric Shipton. So, his photographs of the footprint brought international attention to the whole Yeti legend. Those weird looking. Do I have that one available? No, I took it out. It's got like the big toe one. Josh Gates. Really? Oh my goodness. Grasshopper. I didn't even see that comment. We don't get political on here. But it's funny. Okay. Next. What was the outcome of the Ray Wallace hoax revelation in when was that? 2002. What was the outcome of the Ray Wallace hoax revelation? It's kind of weird. Why did I word it like that? I don't like that question. I don't like the way I made that question. So I should have put it so that you were answering Ray Wallace. But it just revealed that the Wallace had fabricated the Bigfoot footprints, that he was using wooden molds and casting just to put out all those castings. Yeah, John Green Onion Mountain tracks were that Ray Wallace made. Let's see. What? Oh, looking at two different pages that didn't make sense. Ooh. Get down, Bill. She's really having a fit over here. I'm gonna have to take her out, guys. Where are we at? We're at an hour and a half. You guys want me to keep going, take the dog out and come back? Or do we want to call this to an end right now? I really don't have a whole lot of stuff. People who have given me the super chats, do you want me to run the wheel of names tonight, or do you want me to wait and do a bigger one next week with all the guys? Let me know right now. So Bruce, Robert, Batmom, Jay, Bill, Jonathan, what would you prefer? Do you want to have a winner tonight and we can just do with the people who gave me super chats now? And I'll enter everybody's name in and we will spin that wheel. Spin it. Let me know what you want to do, because we can do it both ways. If we want to add more people or just limit it to the 6 people who gave me wonderful super chats, thank you so much. We'll just do it now. So Jay, Bill, you want to do it right now or do you want to do it later? Hold on, Bill. Add whoever was here that couldn't in my name. What? Oh, you want me to add people with your donation? Add everybody who is here? We can do that. I can do that. In that case, though, then let me, we won't roll it tonight. That way I can go back, because I can't go back all the way up to the top on YouTube. I think I can go all the way up to the top here. But that's going to take quite a bit of time to do that. Let me make sure I have everybody who's here, which is Bruce. Oh, I don't have rabbits on here. With 5. Oh, you want me to show the back of the pin, rabbit? That one's still sealed, so I don't want to. Woo. It's the pin, so it's got the. Whoa! I can't. Wait, over here. There, it's pin with the little knobby. Okay. Dang it. I can't do it without losing the light. But it's the Salish Sasquatch design. Okay. It's very pretty. So that's Rabbit with 5. Then Bat Mom, and then Jay, and then Bill, and then Jonathan. So we had a total of 7 entries, but Finding the Trackway is going to sponsor a bunch of y'all, and I will put those into, I'll put them in. Okay. How do I get that off of there? Why you're stuck on there? I can't get it off now. Okay. Gotta be smarter than this tech for sure. Okay. What did you say? Morning at 8:30 and still going on. Nikki will hang me if I don't. I'm gonna hang you all right, boy. So Prospecting USA, Hunting America's Treasure. Hi, welcome to if you would like to get one. Now this one, the new one, where's the new one? Right here. Is the one I'm giving away with the entry with the super chat. But I'm telling everybody that is just to support my channel. I personally walked into the museum at Harrison Hot Springs, BC, Canada, and purchased that one. But if you want one without doing that, you are welcome to go to the site nativenorthwest.com. That's nativenorthwest.com. And purchase one of these wonderful Salish Sasquatch pins for like $9 plus shipping or whatever they have. And they have a bunch of different ones. They have the fish one and they have the octopus. I want to get the octopus for Brent. Don't tell him. For Christmas, I'm going to get, or whenever. I'm gonna get him they have one of these Salish octopus for his tree octopus. It's great. Okay. So if you really want one prospecting, you could go to nativenorthwest.com, and it's a company out of Vancouver, Canada, and you can purchase one of these for yourself. Okay. And they have a bunch of them on there. This contest is pretty much just to support me, my channel, and that I personally picked this up in Harrison Hot Springs for you guys. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the names after the show's over. I'll get everybody, and up to, you're still going to be entered. Okay. Track. I'll give you one, and the other 19 names, I'll just start at the top, and whoever didn't put one, I'll put their name in. And we will have the wheel of names go for next week's show. Hopefully everybody will be available. At least the Buckwas boys, Brent, Mike, even Mike was out camping again. So Mike, Jonathan, Trackway for next week, and we'll do a big show and just have I'll try to have a bunch of pictures uploaded, and what type of food did we have? We did hamburgers and hot dogs, of course, but one night I splurged and made chicken fried rice, sweet soy garlic chicken, and egg rolls. I made on a flat top grill out there, and it was delicious. Oh my gosh, it was so much food. Uh, I swear I saw Brent go back like 4 or 5 times, and we still had leftovers because we ate them the next day too for lunch or whenever we ate. We heated them up on the grill again, and then the next night, oh my goodness, Mike brought out his rotisserie, his camping rotisserie, and he made picanha, which is like the best cut of meat you can ever get. And he cut this and seasoned it and put it on those big old rotisserie spikes. And he cooked that like Brazilian style. And I have video of that too that I have to get out. There's a lot of stuff that's going to come out. And when it cooked just right, he took it off and he put it on a board, and he just cut meat off of this thing. And then he put it back on to cook more, and he was just Brazilian style cutting this meat off, and it was delicious. And as a side, I had made what's called charro beans or borracho beans, drunk beans, it which is like pinto beans with well, first you fry up bacon, weenies, chorizo, onion, and you fry all that really nice and crispy, and then you throw a bunch of pinto beans in there, and you just cook that up. You just we let that cook for like 45 an hour, and it was, and jalapenos, a whole can of jalapenos in there, and it was delicious. I even had that for breakfast the next day. You don't want to hear about the burgers. Yeah, it was, but that meat, oh my God, it was so much meat left over because we didn't. Ugh. Anyway, there was meat left over, and so we ate it the next day. We cut it up, heated some up, ate some of it cold. It was delicious still. Yeah. And of course you have to have hot dogs. Everybody has hot dogs, and Mike had bought some of those cheddar sausage things, with the cheese inside. Oh my God. Those hit good. Yeah, you got the stir fry there, Trackway. I was surprised you. I only saw you go back, get that one. You didn't eat very much. I didn't see you eat at all. You're like my husband. That's all he does is eat Chex Mix too. Okay, so I'm gonna get all these entries. I'll put them into the like I did before when Sandra won one time. I will make a video with all the names on there, okay, from tonight, and I'll put that video out. I can probably do that tomorrow. And we'll just include the super chats from tonight. And I'll be able to go back and I'll start entering names because Trackway's donating 19 of those entries. Okay. Chex Mix. Well, that is your fault there, Trackway. I had all kinds of food for you. Oh my God. Just wait. When all the guys are here, you guys are going to get so much tea. Okay. But I'm not going to do it. The guys have to be here to tell you what happened. So, anyway, I think I'm going to bring it to the end, folks. I know Steve's having a show tonight and get you guys ready for that. My dog's crossing her legs over here saying, if you don't, where the hell did she go? I'm coming. If I don't go take her out, she's going to find a place of her own. So, what? You're going to donate yours too, Rabbit? Okay, if I can't fit everybody in, you want me to use 4 of your donations? Okay, so I'm going to put donation and donation on here. Okay. Thank you, 2 gentlemen. I'll do that. That'll give another 4 people a chance to win. It only takes 1 to win on the wheel. So thank you guys for being here. I know we just did a little bit of stuff. Oh, and the winner, of course, was Grass. Yeah, she's got to go. I don't know where she went. She probably already went. I'm going to have to go fix that. What was I going to say? Yeah, the internet's kind of slow tonight for here too, because we're rainstorming, believe it or not. El Paso's actually getting rain. So, or it was sprinkling. It's not too bad out there. So I thought that might be it, but who knows? Who knows? Thank you guys for showing up. I got lots more trivia. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I'm going to figure out a good solution to all this trivia stuff I have. I got a lot of work to do, as you guys have seen. Lots of videos to upload and share with y'all, and I'll get to them when I get to them. But thank you guys for being here and supporting me and my channel. I appreciate it so much. You guys don't even know how much it means to me, and I hope to meet a lot of you. I mean, it's my goal. It's my goal to meet as many of you as I possibly can, and see what you guys are all about. So, let's see, I gotta take this to the end here. Hold on, all my screens are in the wrong place, of course. But again, you guys, thanks for coming. Hit that like button before you leave. Please share. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Check out my But I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next chat. Bye.